time. It's the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Prime Time. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Oh, man. You could have drafted this guy. So who gives a fuck, man?
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he would say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Out to his right.
Damn. You feel me? You feel me?
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Here we go. Fix the Eagles.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Probably. What you gonna do about it?
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open man.
Like a good neighbor.
Malik
is there.
And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That his second TD catch of the season.
A lot of value. I would touch our game. A lot of value in that game too.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point.
Reed Shepard and Renard.
His kick is
double
good.
Reed Shepard.
And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
The Bucks are playing. Who the fuck about the Bucks are playing? Oh, the Raptors. Oh, the Cavs. Nope, the Bucks are not getting ready because they don't have Spider, they don't have Harden, and they don't have Mobley.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
So the value was Tyson, and the value was
from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
And of course, what's the name's PRA?
19 Tiger.
Spurs Raptors, Stephen Castle.
Mustang 19, Pioneer. Ready, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Westbrook, DeRozan, Murray. Oh, he will.
Here we go. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Every staff in the league understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. Pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's intercepted.
Oh, man,
Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. Anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70.
Hey, for us, it's going to fall.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 4-yard line.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Once incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and he does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. To return is Johnson. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his left.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Pick by Malachi Starks.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions, and so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Never got no fucking superstar.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
4 yards.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rat. 19.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's in! Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Ravens. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Come on.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. Panic setting in a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, you have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick, but they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Dicker good with the extra point. And the Giants will take a 14-6 lead.
Contract of 3 years, $30 million. Yeah, shoot that shit. Just get me Brisker.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one
Brisker,
away.
Addison.
He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will get cut down short shy of the 20-yard line.
Draft Proctor. Lucas fine. Get Mika or Brisker. I'll take Mika over Gresham. Still, I know Mika can play the fucking nickel.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Warriors 70.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Oh,
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
If you're waiting for Russell to arrest that shit, that nigga's not gonna be on for like 2 hours.
19, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60.
Actually, never mind. He was in
60
LA.
Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Well, no, it still might be 3 hours.
19 tight, 19 tight. Set, hey.
Shit, fucking far as hell.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Going for it all.
Oh, he burned him.
Is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Buffalo, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Greg Newsom.
Oh, I was saying he was on the field. He was going up here to push that.
Both teams ready to go once more.
Absolute worst
As
time
the kicks away.
from that location.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Can you answer panel, please? Huh.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's going to let this go.
Fuck.
Field for Waller.
Yep.
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And the Ravens are going to have it just past their 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, set.
That is caught wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. He's caught outside by St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Get it! Rig alert! Rig alert! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Dragon 60! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger! Say, hurt!
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Check up!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is left side and caught by Flower. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready? Come on. Set! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 79 Broncos! Mustang 19!
Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18,
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. And deep for the back of the end zone.
Who's that? Who's that?
Touchdown, Ravens. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Crap ball 80.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Malachi starts. He's there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
And he still went to start
Now on 3rd and long.
We do know that. Because when he's power, he overpowered him. No matter if he got help or not.
The other side of midfield. That's his first
He had one
reception
fucking
of the
arm.
ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he'll move his ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 28.
Beat the shit out of him. You know? Well, but you gotta die, shit.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Giants.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Giants 21, Ravens 20. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, get it? Hey, smash. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
This drive will start on the ground.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. He'll throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
For this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after it.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's a run going left. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
2nd and 7.
Viking 18. Red 7 Pirates. Panthers 60. Panthers ready.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Is his birthday Friday? No, mine.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
You do.
at their own 20-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to give that one to Darren Wallace. It's 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York.
See you later.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Giants are going to open up the lead to 8.
Let's go back over.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Power like AB. Speed like Chris Johnson.
Lions. Ready.
Hands like Christian
60
Panther.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Lots of
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Stephanie. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Ravens now going to use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. They're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
That's quickly and complete, and he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Second down, they need 7. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
And they got to be on old games and service anyway.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Third quarter begins with a run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
This pass is caught by Scott. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Now a give up the middle. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score again. Touchdown, New York. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. Dicker is good with the extra point. The Giants will go up by 7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And not much doing on this return. Good cover. He's going to stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
I think it's Seattle Superhawks. The nigga that was betting, they got banned from the NBA. Oh, he signed with the upstart Seattle Superhawks. What the fuck is that?
Come on, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Look in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And a good one here. He'll be marked out up past the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it could be a genius.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves, Panther 11, 79 Broncos, trap 60, 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
60.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ready up.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6.
Ready.
Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. What can they do here on third down and 7? He'll look to throw. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
29-yard line.
Come 19. Come 19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8. Ready, second and a yard.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field.
Ready.
Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Ready.
So why did you pick it up, Phillips?
He's in. Tucker Trask. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the set.
That'll give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a much better result here. Give them 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Boye Mafe. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
19 tight. 19. Let's go. Mustang 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Check out.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's
Oh, this nigga ran out on his own.
Giants are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Oh.
Ready up. Let's go.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. speed. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. They got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Okay, break. Cut 19. Cut 19. Come on. Set. Seven Pirates.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Really a fucking rebound machine now. What?
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage.
7, 8. Nigga, but you should have put in there, nigga. Just all of a sudden, nigga, just trying to get on.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Trying to kick it back the other way. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
It took Steph, like, what, 4 years to get on like that? We don't know what the future will bring. No, I don't think he's good at all. But I can't tell him how to feel. Can't tell him anything. Westbrook, 16 points. That's how you want to be the best warrior, man. Have at it.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
No. Keep her on the game. Hold on. Well, fuck. I think so. I can't pick a play. You keep accepting penalties. So I said, we gotta accept one penalty. How the fuck am I supposed to know if you don't say shit?
Viking 18. Here we go. 79. Viking 18. Go.
Throwing it right into the hands of of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
What are you doing just sitting there?
What? And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
19
line.
tight. 19. Let's go. Ready?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away. And
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They need one right now. Third and long.
Oh, was it the one? Yeah, I'm about to say, was it the one that hit the ribs? The ribs?
Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
This shit.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain.
I mean, but he had to like
fourth
have somewhere close to.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike,
You don't
two
just
things
jump
need to
up like
happen.
that type of
One,
way
the
without-
quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
But I think they helped him off the bar and then they get a snoop.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18. Hide in.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket.
Nigga, are you gonna
Anytime
beat the
you
Browns?
can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. He'll get it out of 3.
Bump my dude.
That's gonna lead to third
Perfect
down.
speed bird.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one on lines, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, what's this?
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, money's on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. When I'm back at Butcher, you can pick a brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here. From
Yeah, I
the
fucking
end
did
zone.
the most freaking minutes going on. Oh,
Just past the 25.
you own shit now?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready? 7, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And his left side is caught by Cloud. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will slide his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Just a touch too slow.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Around the ball like a motherfucker.
Go. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
36.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Ready?
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Ready? Go.
Up the middle they go. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Cameron Dicker.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing
Yeah, I thought you had a
game.
W.
Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drop.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Now on 2nd and long. They will take a knee here. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.